of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the Communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the Communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
All right, family. This is another Mikey Live program, and we'd like to officially welcome everyone to another program. This is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. We are all pumped up. It's the start of a brand new week. We would have liked to start it as a brand new month, but we still got a couple more hours to do, but that's all right. We are about to say goodbye to the longest month of the year. There are like 2 months in January. So, yeah, after we do so much spending and so on in December, things are a little stretched. It feels like it's stretched, and, you know, everything is just, anyway. So, we are happy to say goodbye to the first month of time is flying though, the first month of 2022. Let's take a look at what's making the headlines. Grenada Tourism Authority launches Travel Expert Program, and SGU announces a full return for the August 2022 term. TGM pulls out of the election race, and finalists for the Clerks Court National Karaoke Competition announced. Several stabbing and chopping incidents over the weekend. We'll talk about that. And Digicel breaks the internet with a Preggo blast. We'll talk about that as well. And we have other things. SVG, they are preparing to host their Carnival. The magnitude they will know soon. All right. So we have all of that and more to talk to you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. The pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day. Now, here's what. The headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Communal Cooperative Credit Union always support this program, so we say thank you to them as well. And of course, we've got superb distributors also powering up this program and the headlines. We want to say thank you. We will return shortly. And remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments. Digicel. We'll be back.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins. That could only be one thing. It's a Rika almond beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, And I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
All right, and again, welcome to everyone currently on the program. We have a few brief notices that we would like to share with you. And the first we have is on Grenada. Well, Grenada say that they are having their usual planned outages, and these outages, they say they are necessary to at least to upgrade the service that they provide to you, of course, as well, keeping things in check. All right. So here are your areas and times that will be without electricity for this week. So as you can see, we start off with Tuesday, 1st February, and the Cliff and Waltham, you are going to be affected from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The Cliff will be affected. That's the Cliff in St. George, and Waltham in St. Mark, 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then on Wednesday, 2nd, Dunfermline, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mount Rich, St. Patrick, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Kumar, St. Andrew, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Grand Bacalet, St. Andrew, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then on the 3rd, we've got Granbra, and that will be from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now they say that they like to apologize for any inconveniences that is likely to be caused as a result of these outages, all right? And that's a message from Grenada. They say that they are necessary. It allows them to maintain reliability, power quality, and safety by constantly doing those repairs and upgrades. Another notice for you, this one now comes from the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, and they hereby notify the general public that, and in particular the motorists, that a portion of the Hermitage Public Road from Gugu Bailey Hill, Nutmeg Pool, through to the Pointsfield or Tivoli Junction, St. Andrew area, it will be closed to vehicular traffic on Tuesday, 1st February 2022 to Wednesday, February 4th, 2022, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Now, they are saying that this closure is to facilitate repairs, resurfacing, and the paving of the roadway. As a result of this closure, the undermentioned areas will be affected. Motorists who are traveling from Upper St. John direction, now if you are, you will not be able to travel beyond the Hermitage Health Center. Motorists traveling from Mount Ridge direction will not be able to travel beyond the Nutmeg Pool at the Gugu Bailey Hill. Motorists traveling from Tivoli or Pointsfield direction will not be able to travel beyond the Pointsfield or Tivoli Junction, St. Andrew. Site safety officers will provide directions to the motoring public. Now, the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force would like to thank you, the general public, for your cooperation and understanding, and regrets any inconveniences this may cause. Now, the Grenada Tourism Authority, the GTA, launched its new travel agent specialist program powered by the Recommend Education Center, and the Grenada Travel Expert Program is an e-learning program that allows the travel agent community to acquire the knowledge necessary to become an expert in selling Grenada as a destination. As interest in international travel continues, they say, to make its comeback, the GTA recognizes the importance of the travel advisor's role in meeting the demands and thus develop the program to aid them in sharing the destination's allure with their clients. Now, additionally, agents will be privy to the new developments, such as the vital updates to Grenada's pure Grenada safe travel protocols, new hotels and attractions, as well as airlift updates. Now, travel agents that elect to participate in the Grenada Travel Expert Program will learn about the destination's topography, its 40 white sand beaches, 15 waterfalls, 30 dive sites, and more. To incentivize agents, the GTA will be offering a myriad of benefits, including personalized Grenada Travel Expert Certificate of Completion upon graduation, continuing education units, that's the CEU, from the Travel Institute of Association and of Canadian travel agencies, and monthly cash rewards to the top 3 agents, all right, recording the most room nights, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. So they're saying this is going to help boost things for us here in Grenada and get the agents a little up to speed with all the developments and everything that's happening here in Grenada. We move over to the St. George's University, and today the St. George's University, they say that they are thrilled to announce the full return to SGU students to the campus in Grenada for in-person learning from August 2020, all right, well, 22, so it's for the August 2022 term. Now, this decision, they say, is possible, as the government of Grenada continues to focus on returning to a degree of normalcy across the nation while safeguarding members of the community. They say that we are confident the infection control and the vaccination efforts implemented allows for a full return to our campus. Students in the School of Medicine, Veterinary Medicine, Arts and Science, and graduate studies, you are required to start the August 2022 term on campus in Grenada. And as they say that the availability of vaccines worldwide has given us a great opportunity, they say, to return to our vibrant and welcoming campus environment while keeping the health and safety of our students, faculty, and staff on campus and that of the Grenada community our highest priority. And over the last few months, they say the university has been able to prepare for a full return of its growing campus community with several expansions and redevelopment projects that will be completed before the August 2022 term. In addition to a full access to indoor and outdoor facilities at the fitness center, students will have access to more individual and group study spaces, as well as new technologically advanced clinical skills laboratories. All right, so they say they have a lot going for them, and they will be happy to welcome back these students on campus. On the weekend, despite the poor internet service from the internet service provider, the Grenada Distillers Limited presented its preliminary round of the Clark's Code National Karaoke Competition. All right, there were just about 30 participants in this year's competition, and today they announced the finalists. So they're moving straight from the prelims into the finals in no particular order. Kinnick Matthew, Ezra Brathwaite, Emmanuel Charles, Larina Hyacinth, Ronald Charles, Janice Dominic, Taddison and Ann Paul, Sonara, Allard, Emmanuel Charles and Janice, Corona John, Taddison Paul, Brendan Joseph, Jillian Jones, Haley Bruni, and Nikisha Wells. All right, so these are your finalists for the competition, which I think will be held on the 12th of February, if I'm not mistaken. All right, that is going to be a really good competition. You see the quality of performances that we have. Well, that there was the quality of singers that we have in Grenada, and this is only a karaoke competition. Imagine if it was a general talent event where people can present different talents. Although I think maybe we could tackle the Distillers Limited on that one too. You understand? Since they are taking the lead on entertainment, yeah, that would be decent. You know what I mean? Anyway, lately that talk day. Oh, so the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy. The Grenada movement, the TGM, well, they are bowing out of the competition. You know, that's what we were saying in local terms. Alright? The Grenada movement sent out a little business boy, a press release saying that the Grenada movement, TGM, values the principles of openness and honesty. With this in mind, we recall our undertaking to update you. You understand? The people of Grenada, Karaoke and Petit Martinique, at all material times about the decisions taken that can have the effect in the public sphere, or that can have any effect in the public sphere. They say after much consideration with our members and upon careful reflection, we announce that we will not participate in the upcoming election cycle. According to this release, they say this is due in large measures to our collective belief that as a party, we need to be more firmly grounded in the consciousness of the Grenadian people. You understand? We, the TGM, have already taken the decision to work internally to continue readying the organization for the task of governing our state of Grenada. We have taken note of the public calls for more internal work to be done before we are ready to offer ourselves for consideration to govern our state. Even the leader himself, Mr. Patrick Antoine, Dr. Patrick Antoine, he was saying that, you know, he do well. You know, and he says over time he has put in the water. Jesus! He has put everything else in front of him. But now there is a need for him to spend some time focusing on his health. He says it's no big secret that he do well. You understand? And he's trying to overcome this before he can even speak about his political future. You understand? So that is where the party is at the moment. You understand? So they're hoping the next time around they'll be able to participate in the election. It says that we are aware that our supporters are disappointed by our decision to not participate in the next general election cycle. However, we believe that there is a need for us to build a strong institution that will give the Grenadian people the representation that they deserve. You understand? Anyway, so that is a summary of what was included in the press release by the TGM. We are moving on. How are we looking for all the share the business? Share the business. I don't play, I don't share anything, you know. Oh yeah, according to police, it was a very active weekend. A lot of bad behavior from some of all you. About 5 stabbing incidents in the past few days. A teenager was stabbed on the bus terminal. I think it was about 18 years by 2 individuals. One of them being a an individual from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But what going on? Small man make a hospital. You understand? They took him up on the weekend, and as if that wasn't enough, more matters again. You understand? A British national was also robbed, they say, and beaten by 4 individuals. You know? They also say a farmer, an 84-year-old, I think it's 84, 85, somewhere around there. Huh? Several chop wounds, you know. Severe chop wounds in garden. You understand? What's going on with alibi? I'm to alibi. I can't behave for yourself. You understand? What the police say? They will be working hard. You understand? To find out who is responsible for all of these incidents. You understand? All will be behaving like all in Baghdad. All will be behaving like if all in a war zone. That are pretty. That are making us look good. Especially in a pandemic. That are looking nice. Behave all yourself, not dog. Anyway. Boy, the talk today is about Rihanna. Rihanna pregnant. Like WC. You understand? So everybody talking about Rihanna pregnant. Everybody writing about it on Facebook. You know, everybody writing about it. Including me people. Digicel. Digicel break the internet today. I don't know when last I see internet. No. Stella did break the internet the other day. Stella did good break the internet. But after Stella, Digicel comes second. Digicel broke them people internet. Because, you know, we're not very particular about... I mean, we're happy for the girl and she boyfriend. We're happy for them. But we have bigger fish to fry. We're not particular about them business. And that's how some people responded on Facebook. What telling us that for? But they don't really break the internet. Not the fact that Digicel share the business, you know. Is it heading? Preggo. Preggo song. Preggo. That sounds like a nickname you're going to name a drunkard in the community, right? Anyway, Preggo was the subject of the headline of the blast, of the text blast. So everybody get a message. So once everybody get a message, it's mass on Facebook. You understand? That's how to keep all the talking. Digicel get through with that piece. Yeah, I mean, don't tell me I don't see the message. I could share it with all later. Jesus. No. I tell you why. So Digicel break the whole internet. You understand? Because yes, is the whole subject of the thing. I text my friend to find out who do that piece. They're classic. Do it again some other time. I don't have them kind of controversial thing, you know. Keep people talking. Oh yeah. Let's get on to serious business. So, sources has confirmed that a woman who jumped from a high-rise to her death in Manhattan is the Miss USA winner 2019. Pretty child. Luxury, high rise, Manhattan, living a life. She's a lawyer by profession, won the pageant. She's living a dream. For many of you who are looking at this program right now, you might be lucky if you end up to set a foot on a plane, much less to win a pageant, to become a lawyer, so successful in life, living in Manhattan, high rise building, and then she dies. allegedly committed suicide, leaving a note. Jumped to her death, you know. Sunday. She was crowned Miss USA in 2019. She jumped from a common area on the 29th floor of the 60-floor building. Cheslie Kryst. She lived on the 9th floor, but she went up. You understand? She went up. She left a note. And the note says, "May this day bring you rest and peace." Some of all the balling woe on the program. Some of all the balling woe that hard boy. Woe that sad boy. And you have people right in your house with similar tendencies. Crying out to you, but you're too busy. What is it? Oh, okay. Okay. What is it? Okay. All right. You're too busy to take a moment to realize that they're reaching out to you, but then become very judgmental when they start to display some tendencies. They become withdrawn because they have tried so hard to reach out, only to receive that level of subtle rejection. You understand? That subtle rejection is so depressing that they're not going to subject themselves to that anymore, so they become withdrawn. So they don't talk to nobody again. They done that. And so now they have to keep internalizing their problems and living in their head. These are their problems. It moving in circles. You ever try to pull her up and you just can't find the end? And you're pulling it hard and you're tired. When is it going to end? That's the kind of life people like her live. With so much noise in their head and no outlet. There's so much expectation of them. You understand? But nobody really sees them. They see their service. What they are able to do for you. How they're able to make you feel as a person. And remain consistent and live up to your expectation. That's hard. That's hard to live up to a standard that was set several years ago when the factors were different. And so they are left to live this facade for so long. And they're dying within. But you pretend to empathize. You say, oh, you know, I hope everything will be well with you. And then you go, but to what degree do you ensure that things will be well with the people that you make those wishes to? You ask them every day how they're doing, but are you really asking a question, or are you extending a courtesy? Because that's what it seems to be these days, a courtesy. To say, how are you doing? It's not a question, it's a statement. It's no longer a question. When we walk by each other and we say, how are you doing? Because we don't even expect that answer other than, I'm good. The person might whisper, well, are they so, and all you go say, okay, and you roll. So they save themselves the trouble, I'm okay. You pretend to be so concerned from a safe distance. That's what it is. Empathy from a safe distance, because you don't even get involved to find out how they're really doing. You understand? And I'm saying all of that to say that there are many more like her living among us in our very own living room. Because what she has experienced, and we don't know the half of it, or was experiencing, ain't unique from the people who are sitting right next to you at work, on the bus, at home, in the train station. You understand? You don't understand the half of the demands that these people go through. You understand? So I am asking you tonight, do not let her and all the other people like her die in vain. The list of the people who have fallen through the crack is so long, but we are still not doing anything. You understand? To see that no more people end up there. What have we done, really? Nothing. Your friend loses her boyfriend and they say, well, you wonder what she did to upset him? You discuss it with her one night and that's it, it's a wrap. You never follow up. Somebody calls you and tells you a situation that they're going through. Somebody tell you they're feeling a little overwhelmed. One conversation and that's it. But then you pretend to be surprised when they decide, can't take it no more. You know? But for the many people who might think that this is the way out, I guess you would never know if you actually complete suicide. So I'm going to ask you tonight to give yourself a fighting chance. It is not over until it's done. And it's okay. It's okay to not feel okay. Don't let anyone make you feel any less of a person. It's okay to not feel okay. Alright? Give yourself a fighting chance. You can do this. You can, and you will. You just never know your true potential when you end it that way. Alright? So, you have fought this far. Continue to fight. Because you will someday overcome the situation that you're going through. We all know that no situation lasts forever. And even that one, like many others, shall pass. And with that, I would like to take a quick break and come back. And when I come back, I will have for you the national report, and I'll also have for you the weather. So stay tuned.
Give some love with dread. Bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with joy.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
Well, that was easy. Getting what you want now. At Quartz, you can find appliances, electronics, and furniture that you need at the unbeatable prices. Save up to 20% off the essentials. Get it now with Ready Finance and get 2 months free. Only at Quartz, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Promotion runs till January 31st, 2022.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Government and NOWASA officials finalized plans for the commencement of work on the Karaoke water expansion project. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Monday, January 31st, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Preparations are continuing for the official commencement of the 1.2 million EC dollar Karaoke water expansion project, which has been funded by the governments of Grenada and Italy. The project will see the extension of the water supply to the south of the island from 6 roads towards Lauriston onto Leicester and Hermitage, with the installation of over 16,000 feet of 4 and 2-inch pipes. Senior officials of the National Water and Sewage Authority, NOWASA, and Parliamentary Representative for the island, Honorable Kendra Maturin-Stewart, conducted a site visit last week ahead of the official sword-turning ceremony on February 9th. The project is being executed through the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center, 5Cs, in 3 phases. Phase 1 is the expansion of the network to the south of the island. NOWASA's Planning and Development Manager, Wim Cox, outlined the components of the project.
The project has 3 components. Component 1 is what we are implementing now, where we are expanding the network to the south of the island. Component 2 would see the installation of a second SRRO plant, a second plant for Karaoke, and that also includes some PV systems to assist with the power generation, power consumption of the SRRO plant, because these plants, they use quite a bit of energy to produce water. So part of the project scope was that we have plants that are grid tied so they can generate energy and offset the costs of the production of the water. So that's component 2, and then component 3 of that project is some additional piping that is going to take the network to the other areas of the island. So we're talking about north side, east side of the island.
During the team's visit to Karaoke, a public consultation was held to secure buy-in from the residents, whom Cox says are anxious for work to begin.
On that project, there is some infrastructure development for Karaoke as well. On that project, Karaoke would benefit from the installation of three reservoirs, storage reservoirs for water. So when these desal plants create water, they need to be stored somewhere. So under that project, we're going to be installing a tank in Belvedere, High North. We'd also be installing one in Bel Air and another in Mount Royal. Again, these facilities what would be responsible for storage of water, for distribution, for all of the network that we just referred to.
Water improvement plans for the island are also incorporated in the Grenada Climate Resilient Water Sector GCRUISE project, which seeks to efficiently manage the island's water sector. 3 storage reservoirs will be installed.
Persons were rather happy, that they are seeing this change, the fact that water they can have pipe-borne water coming to their homes. So it was well received. Most persons who were there, expressed interest in getting water to their homes. And they were very supportive of the fact that they know that there'd be some little interruptions while we do the implementations, etc., etc. But they were all on board and ready and willing to make whatever like a sacrifice just to make sure that we get the lines installed.
Government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, is undertaking infrastructural development work at the Ashendene Propagation Station that will cost in the region of 173,000 EC dollars. The work has been done on its shade houses and office building. The Ashendene Station is known for its minor spices and wide array of exotic flowers that attract not only locals and is also a popular spot for tourists. During a recent tour of the facility, Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Peter David, said the work will result in a more comfortable environment for employees while also providing an atmosphere that is conducive to touring and purchasing by farmers and visitors.
I'm happy today to see that these improvements are leading to good results. The workers have indicated today to me that they're quite happy with it. And with the increase in demand locally also, there is a need to upgrade these facilities. So not only will we improve in terms of the conditions, but we'll also improve the quantities and the qualities and the types of exotic flowers that we have.
Acting Chief Agricultural Officer Trevor Thompson speaks of the difference the renovations will make to the surroundings and plant propagation at the facility.
Before it was the roof was termite ridden, the shade house was uncovered and badly rusted, and also the benches, etc., needed to be repaired. The support for the structure needed to be redone to keep it stable, because there's a risk of it collapsing on workers. So I think the government has made a very sterling effort to really transform it and bring it back to a semblance of an environment where the workers feel safe and comfortable, but also it's conducive for the function of plant propagation, both horticultural plants and agricultural plants.
Darren Williams, agronomist attached to the Ashendene Station, foresees increased productivity at the end of the construction period.
We are very happy to see the work that's happening here, and we appreciate the renovation and the lifting of the standard. And it shows the extent to which agriculture is taken seriously and must continue to be taken seriously in the world. It definitely will help to increase the quality of work done, because for instance, workers will have a better facility to operate in. We have more sanitary surroundings, and this definitely will translate into higher quality production.
Work at the Ashendene Station is expected to be completed at the end of February. Continuing the news, 90 new positive COVID-19 cases were recorded over the weekend during the Ministry of Health's vaccination and testing pop-up clinics. 428 tests were conducted, 280 on Saturday and 108 on Sunday. The number of active cases now stands at 1,405, following the recovery of 533 patients. Low vaccination numbers were recorded over the weekend. Only 6 doses were administered on Saturday. To date, 36,835 Grenadians are fully vaccinated and 5,659 have received their first dose. The ministry's vaccination and testing campaign continues this week at community health facilities throughout the island. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Grenadians, we are known to be a resilient people. Let's show our true patriotism as we celebrate our 40th anniversary of independence, overcoming our adversity, safeguarding livelihoods, protecting our future. Once again, we celebrate our major activities in a virtual setting. Join us through the following media platforms: GIS Channel 22, GIS and the National Celebrations Committee Facebook pages, and YouTube channel for the following events: 40th Anniversary Cultural Extravaganza, 7 p.m. on February 5th with the main highlight being performance from 4 of our top string bands. February 6th, live broadcast of the National Ecumenical Service from the Blessed Sacrament Roman Catholic Church Grenadines at 3 p.m. and the military parade and rally from the Kirani James Athletic Stadium 10 a.m. on Monday, February 7th. Let's continue to aspire, build and achieve as one people.
Sweet Grenada.
Happy 48th Grenada, the extravaganza plus.
Welcome back. Manager of the Ministry of Health's Airport Operations, Shamin Gibbs, says the number of travel applications has increased significantly in the last few months. The travel applications are part of COVID-19 measures implemented by the Ministry of Health to approve entry of visitors and returning nationals into the country. Updated protocol for the application states that all travelers must present a negative PCR test taken within 72 hours prior to traveling, approved health declaration, and proof of their vaccination status. Ms. Gibbs says there are instances where persons have entered information incorrectly or provided misleading information on the declaration form, which can make things difficult upon arrival. She was a guest on The Next Chapter with host Kevin Frederick, Communications Officer in the Ministry of Health.
Once a passenger arrives without the requirements, there are consequences and you will get fined. This is done at the airport. We have become very strict in recent times because I find that persons arrive and quite carelessly, they arrive in Grenada and they think, okay, well, whatever I arrive with, we'll accept. And it doesn't quite happen like that. We have requirements, and, we'd really appreciate if persons can go onto the website and become familiar with our requirements. Falling short of that, you get here and you don't have the requirements, you will get fined on arrival.
Right. And what's different?
It's $550 EC dollars.
Ms. Gibbs emphasized that it is the responsibility of individuals to ensure that they provide accurate information. Information can be found on the ministry's Facebook page and website.
So I just want to use this opportunity to remind persons that each destination have their own requirements. So the onus is on you. Get onto the website or get someone who can help, maybe a family member if you're not too versed on the internet or so. Get all the necessary information because each country have their own requirements. So they come and they say, well, they're arriving with a rapid antigen. We do not accept rapid antigens. Only if you were previously tested positive, like Leah mentioned before, you come with a rapid antigen taken within a 24-hour period. That together with a letter from a healthcare provider and the positive result you would have had within a 90-day. So those 3 documents. So only under those circumstances will we accept a rapid antigen. Persons are still arriving with the rapid antigen. We get all sorts of scenarios. They say they go to the pharmacy and they ask for a PCR, but they get a rapid. And on that note, if I can just say also, persons need to read their results. When you, I know you're excited to come to Grenada. Read your results because we've had persons turn up with positive results. They just collect the results and I'm off to Grenada. Right. Read your results to make sure it's negative.
That story just ended the national report for Monday, January 31st. Let's recap the top story. Government and NOWASA officials finalized plans for the commencement of work on the Karaoke water expansion project. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Well, thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the GIS News team. What we will have for you now is your weather report, and then we'll say hello to a few people on the live. So from the Met Office, we see that the weather for tonight is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief showers. Tonight, minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius, winds east northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves up to 6 feet in open waters. And high tides is going to be in 5 minutes at 10 o'clock. Here's what we can expect for tomorrow. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and breezy with a few brief showers becoming generally fair by midnight. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves up to 6 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tomorrow, God's willing, as well. Saying hello to my mom and to Greens473, to Shireen, Shireen on YouTube, and Velma. Also, we have Cleopatra, and everyone else currently locked in on the YouTube. We say hello to you, and we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, God's willing, again, every one of you on the YouTube. All right, and those of you who are currently on Facebook as well, we say hello to you. Cynthia, Teresa, what? Shirin, you're both places? Well, I never see that yet. Javar, Hazel, Eunice, Eugene, Ansha, Jane, Nova, Lintona, and Mom. Favor. Blessings to you as well. Michelle and Zaka. And everyone else, like everybody. Hello to you guys. My visa expires in about a couple of days, and I'm wondering if I should renew it, because I feel such a sense of, I don't know, well-being. Just being in Grenada. Grenada real nice. I remember when I used to just be jumping, feeling like bus. Like I just want to be somewhere else, like, visiting the United States every year and stuff like that. I don't feel that urge. Like I want to see my parents. I want to see my mom, I want to see my sister and my family. But the reality is, I mean, if we can have them come here, that's fine. I don't know why. I know why. Grenada is such a wonderful place to live in. And sometimes the grass does look greener. I mean, it really depends on many factors. What it is that you're looking for, the kind of life that you want to have, the future that you want for yourself, and so on. And so the US, it does have its merits for many people. Even sometimes I used to feel like I could live in certain parts of, certainly not in New York, maybe in a slower part of the US, like New Jersey. I don't, but for now, in this current, I just love being home, like Grenada. Took small man to the beach, well, the whole family went to the beach, and it was just such a great experience. You see strangers. Oh, here we go with the dashboard. You see strangers and you can feel free to interact with the strangers, exchange keys, and just have a nice interaction with each other, and feel so good about it. So anyway, let me read a little business in here. Holy moly! 162 new cases of COVID-19. So we're still packing some numbers. All right, 162 new cases of COVID-19 recorded today out of a total of 879 tests that were conducted. There are no deaths, thank God. New recoveries, 230. Well, let's go back to the test positivity, 18.4%. And of course, there are 6 persons currently hospitalized, all right? And we have now 1,337, so the cases are going down. 1,337 active cases of COVID-19 in Grenada. So that's good. We say thank you to God for that. All right, so that's our COVID-19 dashboard for tonight. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty. So as I was saying, yeah, Grenada just nice, boy. Cynthia, Doris, Rolanda, Mishi, everybody, have a good one. You hear? Shomin, Wendian, Timron, yeah, blessings to you. Alright? Anyway, take care, guys. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, no. Take care.